Samsung Q930 soundbar for 2022. It's the one with the rear speakers included in the sub, so check out the description below because I'll put timestamps there of what I do, like measuring the thing and so on. Top of the box. So that is the soundbar. That's just a gap filler rear speaker kit, included accessories kit, remote control. That is a big heavy subwoofer. There's the subwoofer itself. Quick look from the back and so on. Put that to the side. These are the rear speakers. Two figure 8 mains cables for those rear speakers. Each one's individually powered. You can see we've got the forward facing speakers on the front of them. Stand them up. We've got those Atmos speakers as well at the top. Then on the back we can see we've got the ID set. If they lose pairing, they should automatically be paired to the soundbar, and they are marked surround speaker right and surround speaker left, so we can position them. That's left to our left as we look at the TV and to our right as we look at the TV. Standby light when they're on standby. Turn the bar on, the link light should turn solid blue. Also, you've got some M6 threads there for wall mount brackets, so they are wall mountable as well. Looking at the bottoms of them, got an input there, so our figure 8 mains cable can go into there and be threaded through there to keep it tidy, so if it's stood on it, that mains cable's not interfering with the speaker. Also, little rubber feet on the bottom so they grip wherever they're on, they're not sliding about and they don't mark the surfaces. The large subwoofer from the top, sort of cloth grill there. In there I can feel that speaker. It feels like it's maybe a, I don't know, maybe an 8-inch woofer inside there. Outside of it maybe 10-inch. It's hard to tell because I can't see what I'm actually measuring. Anyway, looking at the back there, we can see we've got the large bass port, and again ID set if it loses pairing to the bar, but it should be automatically paired. And also link light will go solid blue when the bar is on, standby light will go red when it's off. Figure 8 mains input there, rubber feet there as well. They show up for hard surfaces, so they're not sliding around. Pretty cool. Onto the accessories pack. Some extra bits of rubber padding there. Some instructions on wall mounting. Two more figure 8 mains lead there. One for the soundbar itself and one for the subwoofer. Remote control, which we'll get a close-up of as well. This is the wall mount kit in here. I'll put a card up above wherever it goes. How to wall mount a soundbar, exactly the same process for this one, so if you're stuck, have a look at the video. Okay, these are the brackets for the soundbar itself to sit on. So two L-shaped brackets there, which will be like a shelf. And in here, two of these small discs. With those, we screw those to the wall using the template. So with the template we can mark out where we want the top of our soundbar to be to attach these two discs to the wall. They're attached to the wall, the brackets hook on like that, down into the disc, soundbar sits across them, screw goes through underneath into the bar to secure it so it doesn't fall off. But again, if you're stuck, have a look at the video on the link. Quick guide there on wall mounting that soundbar, saying leave a 5cm gap between your TV and the bar, and installing those brackets and so on to the wall using that paper template. A bit about the remote control on the back as well, and a user manual. Pretty basic. Full instructions online, I guess, in the modern world. Remote control. Quick close-up of the remote control. Power on and off at the top. Input button so we can cycle through the inputs on the bar. Bluetooth pairing, pair your mobile device or whatever to stream your music. If you are streaming music, you can play and pause. Left and right to skip or fast forward through tracks. Sound mode, cycle through the different sound modes. Mute button. Info button, volume rocks up and down there, and you can also alter the woofer level up and down. You can alter individual channel levels as well, so press channel level, then use the cursors to alter the value up and down. Settings cog where we can alter sort of, I don't know, audio delay and bits and bobs like that in that menu. Then tone control, we can alter the treble and bass. Flip it over and the back should pop and slide off, he says. There we go, give it a push and it's away. Treble A batteries into the back. Cool. Now looking at the soundbar itself, we can see some of the speakers at the front, or maybe a bit of them through the grille. Looking at it from this angle, we can see those Atmos upward firing speakers. Also touch control for the mute or source button, volume up and down. From the back, so we can see where we've got the wells for the wires to come out. Just turn it over again to the bottom where the brackets attach there and there. Rubber feet on there so it doesn't slide about and mark any surfaces as well. Figure 8 mains input with a channel for the wire to come out. There we can see where we've got digital audio optical in, HDMI loop through so Blu-ray player can come in and go back out to the TV, and HDMI to the TV, which is our audio return channel from the TV to the soundbar, or EARC for the enhanced. And looking at the soundbar at the side, so each end is the same. We've got 2 sideways firing speakers there as well. Onto the dimensions. Soundbar first. Width being one of the most critical. 111 centimeters or 43 3/4 inches. Depth 12 centimeters or 4 3/4 inches. Height of it 6 centimeters or 2 3/8 of an inch. That's the bar. Pretty heavy. Dimensions for the subwoofer. Depth of that 14.5 centimeters or 15 7/8 of an inch. Width of it, including the cloth grille on the side of the sub, just under 21 centimeters, maybe 8.5 inches. Height of it 40 centimeters or 15 3/4 inches. Dimensions for the surround speakers, they're both exactly the same dimensionally. Height wise, whatever it stood on, 20 centimeters, 7 7/8 of an inch. Depth of that speaker 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches. Width at the widest point 13 centimeters or 5 1/8 of an inch. Connecting up the soundbar now. HDMI here is coming from the HDMI ARC port on the TV above. That's to the HDMI ARC port on the soundbar. Figure 8 mains input straight into there. Grill. And I'll just turn that over. Surround right speaker. See, that's blinking blue till the bar's on. Surround left speaker. Subwoofer. Bar on. Solid blue. There we go. Should also have both gone solid blue. All light solid blue, everything's connected up okay. Okay, so connected now to a 55 Q930B. Sounds coming through.
Okay.
Usually get the message about Q Symphony, we can't see it. Let's have a look. So I'm going to turn the Q Symphony off for the demo, so it's soundbar only.
Maybe I did have it better.
There you've got Q Symphony and we're going just soundbar only, Q930B. Credit to Sky Atlantic, it's the Gangs of London trailer. Hopefully it's not too violent as well and gets pulled down.
You think you know this world you're in? I've seen things you haven't.
Elliot's back. What do you want?
To be a king.
So do I.
I am building something great in this city.
London belongs to us. Get it back. Whatever it takes, get it back.
Okay, so credit to Sky Atlantic for that one.
Let's say.
Well, I think you're asking me whether...
They are.
Okay, so I'm going to go on to the news, try a bit of speech there, so credit to the BBC for that.
Deemed to be under 18 and seeking asylum in the UK. Just a handful from the increasing numbers coming across the channel. There were 300 people in 2018, you can see at the bottom line there, and as we heard just now, 40,000 already this year. So is Britain experiencing unusual pressures? Over the last 40 years, there have been peaks and troughs in UK asylum claims, depending on wars and displacement around Europe.
Been out on the fringes of Israeli politics. Now they're transformed into key players. Now, supporters of the current Prime Minister, Yair Lapid, are urging people to wait until all the votes are counted. That's something we've definitely learned covering Israeli elections, because this does take time with so many small parties. But tonight, here at Mr. Netanyahu's party headquarters, people are celebrating.
Yolan, thank you very much for the latest there at the Likud party headquarters in Jerusalem. Now, the BBC has uncovered evidence which poses new questions.
Credit to bensounds.com. I'm going to try out some music, so we'll give that a go on YouTube. Sound modes, so run surround, gain, standard, nothing through the surround speakers on standard, adaptive, back to surround. Try a movie trailer now, so pretty cool. Again, credit to Paramount Pictures for that one. Back to the news.
These policies are causing.
Okay, so I'll
The
call that
Spanish
in for
Interior
now.
Ministry said our findings were false.
So all in all, decent hefty soundbar. I think it's about £950 in the UK, although they're doing half price for that soundbar if you buy it with a TV currently. And that is all for now. Kadoosh.